The Bold and the Beautiful is on fire right now, and fans, you won't believe the chaos that just exploded on screen. Lee Finnegan, normally the calm and collected doctor, has reached her breaking point. Bill Spencer finds himself caught in the storm. And in the middle of it all, Luna Nozawa, the troubled young woman who seems to leave nothing but destruction in her wake. Today's spoiler breakdown is going to dig into Lee's shocking attack on Bill, Luna's daring escape, and what it all could mean for the future of these characters. Buckle up, because this is not your ordinary family drama. For weeks, viewers have seen Lee Finnegan fighting a losing battle against her own emotions. This is a woman who once represented calm professionalism, a doctor who could keep her cool even in the most dire medical crises. Yet, when it came to her niece, Luna Nozawa, Lee allowed her heart to override her judgment. She risked her career, her reputation, even her own integrity to give Luna a second chance. She believed that with enough guidance, with enough love, Luna could turn her life around. But what did Lee get in return? A trail of lies and betrayals so deep it shattered the very foundation of her trust. Luna didn't just sneak out for a reckless night. She crossed a line that can never be uncrossed. She manipulated her way into Will Spencer's life, leaving behind emotional wreckage that no young man should ever have to endure. And then, the cruelest blow of all, Lee discovered the pregnancy test. One small object tucked away in Luna's purse, but one that carried the weight of devastation. It was the ultimate betrayal, proof that Luna might bring another innocent life into this chaos. Fans, imagine the rage boiling inside Lee in that moment. Years of sacrifice, all undone by one selfish act after another. Her love, her devotion, her endless attempts to protect her family. It had all been weaponized against her. And then, in one heart-stopping instant, Lee snapped. She lunged at Luna, her hands closing around her niece's throat as if every ounce of pain and disappointment she had ever felt was pouring out in that violent act. It was shocking. It was brutal. And it was real. Viewers sat frozen, torn between horror at Lee's actions and understanding of her heartbreak. Because let's face it, who among us hasn't felt the sting of betrayal so deep that it makes you see red? Now, I'm not saying violence is ever the answer, but in that moment, Lee wasn't just a doctor or a sister or even a grandmother figure. She was a woman pushed far beyond her breaking point, and whether we like it or not, that made her terrifyingly human. And then, Dollar Bill Spencer entered the picture. Bill, the publishing titan, the ruthless negotiator, the man who prides himself on never losing control. But even for him, this was uncharted territory. He walked in to find Lee, the woman he once admired for her strength and precision, reduced to something primal, a storm of rage with her hands around Luna's throat. For Bill, this moment was a crossroads. On one side, there's his long-standing hatred of Luna. Let's not forget, this young woman impersonated his daughter, framed his lover Poppy, and shattered the fragile peace within his family. She nearly destroyed Liam. She scarred Will. And she has been a constant reminder of how quickly trust can turn into betrayal. Every time Bill looks at Luna, he sees chaos, deception, and danger. He has every reason to despise her. But on the other side, there was Lee, someone he respected, someone he once believed was above the madness. To see her break like this, to see her give in to the same kind of reckless violence that Luna thrives on, it shook him. In that moment, Bill wasn't just questioning Luna, he was questioning Lee. Could she really be trusted? Was she any different from the very people she claimed to despise? And here's where things get interesting, fans. Instead of condemning Lee outright, Bill found himself drawn closer to her. Because in her rage, he recognized something familiar, his own darkness. Bill has always lived on the edge, willing to bend rules, willing to cross lines to protect the people he loves. And now, watching Lee unleash her fury, he saw someone who wasn't afraid to do the same. Could this be the spark of something more? For months, rumors have swirled that Bill is headed toward a new romance. Viewers have speculated, debated, and wondered, who will capture the heart of Dollar Bill next? And now, with Luna's betrayal forging an unexpected bond between him and Lee, the answer might finally be in front of us. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this bond built on genuine connection or on mutual pain? Is it love? Or is it just two broken souls finding temporary comfort in each other's darkness? As Lee and Bill clashed in a storm of anger and betrayal, Luna saw her window of opportunity, and she took it. While voices rose, while accusations flew like daggers across the room, Luna slipped through the cracks. One second she was cornered, the next she was gone. And fans, let's be honest, doesn't this feel like classic Luna? Every time she's cornered, she doesn't collapse, she vanishes. But never quietly. Her escape isn't just about running away, it's about survival. Luna has proven time and again that she thrives in the shadows, where manipulation and lies can be woven like threads in a spider's web. Now that she's free, the questions are chilling. Where will she go? Who will she turn to? And more dangerously, who will she manipulate next? Imagine it. Luna walking into the night, the faintest smile curling on her lips. Everyone thinks she's the victim, the hunted animal running for her life. But what if she's already plotting her next move? What if the chaos inside that Spencer mansion was just the beginning of something far darker? And here's where things get even more terrifying. If Luna is pregnant, that baby becomes both her shield and her weapon. No one can touch her without hurting the innocent life she claims to protect. With one positive test strip, she turns herself from a criminal into a mother-to-be. It's a twisted kind of power play, but hasn't that always been Luna's specialty? Bill and Lee may think they've regained some form of control by confronting her, but in truth, the storm hasn't ended. It's just shifted into another form. And if history has taught us anything about Luna Nozawa, it's that she never fades into silence. She always comes back, louder, stronger, and more dangerous than before. So viewers, ask yourselves, is this really an escape? Or the beginning of her counterattack? And now we're left with questions that could shake the very core of The Bold and the Beautiful. Is this the shocking beginning of a new romance between Bill and Lee? Two people bound not by love, but by betrayal and rage. Or is this fragile connection doomed to crumble the moment the dust settles? And what about Luna? Will she finally face the justice so many fans have been demanding? Or will she, once again, slip through everyone's fingers and come back with an even more devastating scheme? If she is carrying Will Spencer's child, will that baby become the ultimate weapon? The one thing that forces Bill, Lee, and even the entire Spencer family to play by her rules? Fans, this is where I turn it over to you. Do you believe Bill and Lee could actually work as a couple? Or are they far too different? Two broken people clinging to each other out of desperation rather than love. Should Luna be stopped once and for all? Or do you think the show is setting her up as an unstoppable force who will define this next era of chaos in Los Angeles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know exactly where you stand on this explosive storyline. And don't forget, like this video, share it with your fellow soap fans, and subscribe to stay locked in with every twist, every betrayal, and every jaw-dropping reveal on The Bold and the Beautiful. Because if you think this was wild, trust me, the real drama hasn't even started yet.